Let's examine the Ads module. In my list of modules, I have toggled the Ads module to on, and now it will appear under my list of available modules. Let's head into Ads. We can go ahead and add in a new ad, and we have three options for these. We could add in a full screen ad, which would display right inside the mobile app as soon as anyone enters that mobile app. It could be a banner ad scrolling along the bottom of the pages, or it could be a featured ad, which means that once I add in the widget on the home page for featured ads, it will be one of those listed there. Let's go ahead and add in a full screen advertisement. I want to give this ad a name, upload the image, and I can also upload a separate image which would be different dimensions for a different size viewport, that of the iPad size. In this setting here, I'm going to allow the attendee to dismiss that ad after a certain period of time, which means the little X will appear on the top right hand corner of that ad. I can default that display time to be more than the 10 seconds, and I can set up an interval so that this ad would rotate and reappear. I could link this ad to a website that might be of the exhibitor or the sponsor. I'll go ahead and click on Save and Continue, and I'll be brought to my next set of settings. In here, I could link this ad to one of my listed sponsors or one of my listed exhibitors. Once I've made that selection, I can click on Save and Continue, and I can apply additional filters here that this ad may appear to all of my categories for my event or only some categories. But I could apply other filters which would reflect the fields that I have added in my registration site. So I may ask my attendees upon registration if they'd like to learn more about our exhibitors or learn more about our sponsors. Once I apply those additional filters and click on Save, my ad will display. I'll go ahead and add in a new ad just to look at some other settings. With my banner ad, I have similar settings, but the banner is going to be of one-dimensional size for the bottom of my phone, and it'll scroll across the bottom of my phone, and this is where I can display, and this is where I can set that display time, how long that ad is going to scroll. I could have this ad be information about my event, such as the Wi-Fi connection information. It doesn't have to be necessarily used for an ad. I'm going to close this ad. And let's add in one more and just look at the settings for our featured ad. Same type of options are here. Uploading the ad image, giving it a description, and linking it to the website. I'm going to click on Close for a moment, and I'm going to click back on the modules menu itself because it's here under the menu configuration and under the home configuration that I want to have a look at those widgets. You can see here that I have a widget for those featured ads, and once I toggle that on, my ads will now start displaying on that home screen on that widget.